What's up YouTube? It's Young Man's Daily Red Pill back with another video. Thank you guys for clicking on today's video, liking the content, sharing the content, helping me spread this red pill message. As you can tell from the title, this is a Patreon requested video topic. Alright, so if you have a topic or a question that you want me to answer urgently, it's really cheap to just go on my Patreon and send it over a request. I do try to read comments, and I also make videos on those as well, video topics just in my comment section for free. But it's just, Patreon, I can really see it, and I have a lot of comments usually, so I don't usually get to all your guys' specific questions. So it's just easier if you go on the Patreon, right? And it helps me out. You're donating, you're kind of helping my channel, you're helping me spread this message so I can keep buying equipment and making this show continue to grow and improve the quality of my content. You know what I'm saying? So this comes from a subscriber named with the initials JB. All right, I'm not going to release his name, but he says, one idea is helping people with disabilities and or mental disorders like myself, how the red pill can help them improve their life and which steps they should take in terms of starting a business and a survival guide in today's world. I want to start a business, but it feels like these red pill YouTubers don't have much experience with people with disabilities and or mental disorders. All right, and then I asked him what specific mental disorder, because there's different ways we can go about it based on that answer. And he goes on and says, having Aspergers syndrome and autism. I tend to be very antisocial, so I'm not sure which online businesses would work best to start out with. I'm planning on doing an online business with Blender to create video game mods, and particularly racing sim games like Assetto Corsa, for example. I have to learn Blender first and figure out how to use LIDAR data to create the tracks in their classic and current forms. These mods will take a long time to create, and I'm trying to think of a good business model to use since people are used to downloading these mods on free sites. Also have to figure out creating specific sites for creating mods for games like Fortnite, Fall Guys, Roblox. Okay, so off rip, the first thing I'm going to tell you, it's great that you know what you're passionate about. It's great that you have that, you've got the hardest part of everything, you got it already handled. And a lot of people don't know what they're passionate about. They don't know what they have that business entrepreneurial mindset, but they don't know specific details about what they want to do with, or how they want to create their business and how they want to get started. So you already have that foundation because you're into mods, you're into gaming, you're into cars, okay? You're into programming, which is right up your alley because, Young Man's Daily Red Pill, he did his research, and people with Aspergers syndrome or a little bit of autism, they're very good at programming, okay? You're very talented, and I talked to you on the phone. You are highly skilled, okay? So the world will say that you're autistic. The world will say that you have social issues and you don't fit in, you're not normal. And when I talked to you on the phone, you sounded like a great guy. You're funny. You have a good spirit about yourself. You weren't depressed. You weren't down. You might not be in the best position of your life. Like you wanted to improve. Like you said, you watch this kind of content to improve your life, and you sent me this message on Patreon to start a small business. But guess what? That's the first step you're taking to improve your life. So give yourself like a pat on the shoulder, man. You're ahead of the game already, okay? And you already know what you're passionate about, which is gaming mods. So why don't you, with your knowledge on gaming mods, you could start a YouTube channel. You could start a blog. You can open up a website on Wix, okay? Pretty cheap. I think it's like $9.99 a month. Maybe it's a little more. Don't hold a gun to my head. Or you could just create a YouTube channel just explaining tutorials, and you have some background in programming. I would like to learn how to program. You could put out some free courses, and maybe you could start like a Patreon on the side, or just write about your experiences, man. We live in such a world now where, people from all over the world we're all living in kind of like this online village community. So what you can do is you can really use that to your advantage And people that are living in different countries that have like questions, or maybe they don't know how to do something in terms of like computer programming that you might be able to answer, man, I'm sure there's a niche out there for you, all right? Or autistic computer programmers that are red pill. That might be a niche, okay? Or people that have similar personalities to you. Once you show your personality on YouTube, they can connect, which is what I try to do on this channel. I try to show my personality, how I get down, how I act, some similar stories, and what happens over time is you build your audience. Because with the internet, I always go in on the internet because, you know, it kind of ruined dating with social media apps and dating apps. But the internet can be used for great things like this, like sharing red pill ideas, but also growing your own small business. So I would say blog, YouTube, create your own website. All right, that's what I would do. Would start off. And because you're antisocial, you know, the only time you'd have to talk to someone is you're just looking at the camera, okay? Or you're on your blog spot, you're just typing in a computer, just looking at a computer. But I will say, and I told you this when we talked on the phone, not sure if you still remember, try to talk to at least one person. Just create small talk. It doesn't have to be a guy or a girl. Just create small talk throughout your day with someone. You know, just create that just small conversation. It just helps your conversation skills, just makes you feel a little more comfortable. I think, I'm not sure if it was because I was raised by a single mom, but I was diagnosed, or she thought I was autistic or on the spectrum. Not autistic. I mean, I had Aspergers. She said I had Aspergers, and I was on the spectrum for whatever God knows reason. But I went to counseling for it, and I don't have it anymore. Okay, I don't have it anymore. And apparently, I don't even think I ever had it. But you know, just me being social and me interacting with people and other kids my age and getting out there when I was younger, when I was kind of like shy and timid, that really helped me a lot. You know, it helped me just get out of my shell more and kind of truly like grow into the person I am now. And you know what? I'm never gonna tell you it's never too late. Okay, you can start right now. It's just, right after you watch this video, you can start creating conversation and improving your conversation skills. But you seem to be happy in life. When we talked on the phone, a lot of people might try to shame you and tell you like you're weird for I don't know, whatever reason, okay? Because you have certain disabilities. You know what? F those people, man. They're not paying your bills. They're not helping you out in life. They're not helping you reach your goals and your dreams. They're not even in your shoes. They're not living your life, man. All right? And not many people that I don't know anyone that can mod cars, okay? And create like computer programming technology. That's pretty dope, man. So keep your head up, stay focused, and pour as much energy as you can into this little side hustle. What I would do, because I know you're still working your 9 to 5, what I would do is I keep working my 9 to 5, and then like I said, if you have energy after work, because I know you get off sometimes at different times, set aside 2 hours, okay? When you're not too tired, just put in 2 hours, maybe an hour if you can, squeeze it in. If you need that little nap in between, you know, that's okay. But an hour, squeeze it in 2 hours of just focusing on a side hustle while you're building, while you're doing your 9 to 5, okay? So you're not completely just wasting that little bit of time that you have off of work. I know you might be tired. I know it sucks. But shoot, time's in right now. It's 1:23 right now at the time of this video. I just got off of work, so I'm recording this video for you guys. That's the sacrifice you have to make if you want to start your own small business, all right? That's what happens though. But I'm putting in the work now, and I'm putting in all this time now because I'm passionate about helping you guys on this channel, and I have a desire for it, and I want to do it, and it gets me going. So even if it's like 3 in the morning, I haven't slept for 4 days, I still make these videos. And that's what you have to be passionate about it the same way, okay? Whatever it is, whatever you want to do with your small business, for those of you that are watching, that I can answer your guys' question too in this. If you want to start your own small business, you have to be willing to sacrifice a lot of things, okay? A lot of like social life, going out, spending money on clothes, accessories, you know, family time, all that stuff. If you really want to be successful, if you really want to work for yourself, it's a lot of time just doing kind of boring stuff and doing things that, you know, a lot of people don't want to put in the time to do, and they'd rather go to have someone tell them what to do, which is a boss. And I didn't want to do that, and it sounds like you don't want to do that. Especially if you clicked on this video, you probably don't want to do that, okay? You probably don't want to do that. So, but man, when I talked to you on the phone, you just had a spirit about yourself that was awesome, and I'm really glad, man, because a lot of people right now are depressed. A lot of people they have no purpose, they feel like discouraged, and they're down, and we're living in just crazy times, and I'm just glad that you feel good. I'm just glad that you have a good spirit about yourself, and I hope that that spirit continues, and keep doing what you're doing, because whatever you're doing is working, man. Because when I talked to you on the phone, you had a great attitude, a great spirit, and you know, it was nice talking to you. You didn't come off to me as socially awkward. And if you need to work on small things, like I said, just create small talk with people. You know, it never hurts to learn about someone's life, and also on the way pick up some different communication skills. So yeah, that's my video for you. Hopefully this, if you're watching it and this didn't answer your question specifically, if you just clicked on this video for whatever reason, hopefully this answered your question, as well as the subscriber that asked this question, the Patreon subscriber. Appreciate you for your donation as well, man. Does really help go far in what I'm trying to build here on this channel, so I do appreciate that. Hit that like button to share this video with more guys in the red pill community that are thinking about starting a small business that might have a little bit of mental disabilities or learning disorders. That would really be appreciative, because I think this video can encourage a lot of people to, you know, step out of their comfort zone and take risks, but also do it like, if it's gonna make you depressed, don't do it. But you know, sometimes it's okay to be uncomfortable, but this is the best advice that I had. You guys probably have better advice if you're older watching this. You guys always have some great wisdom and years more of experience than I do. So if you're older, if you're younger, you had some advice that you want to share to this young man, let me know, let him know in the comment section below of this video. Have a good one. I'm out, guys. See you guys next time. Peace.